Okay, yeah, that's crazy right there. Okay, a week ago he was walking around here and he took 2 steps and Janelle noticed him fall over. Yeah, last week he wouldn't have done that where he ran across the yard. He took a couple of steps and would just tip over. He didn't have any energy, and we noticed that he was. Also, we looked at him and noticed that he was real yellow, and his gums, his tongue, his ears, his eyes, where the whites in his eyes would have been normally white, were yellow. So he's a little jaundiced, and so we were trying to research what to do. It looked like possible liver failure from everything we researched online. We took him to the emergency vet. And they recommended that they keep him overnight and get him on an IV. They thought it would be possible liver failure or some fat buildup storage in his liver. This is crazy seeing him like this week. And so we kept him overnight. That was a $600 bill right there. We had to go get him early the next morning and took him to the vet, and he spent the entire day in the vet. And at the time, his test came back that first night. His red blood cell count was down to 15. Normal should be 25, somewhere in there. And so they were very concerned. So we took him to the vet the next day, and they started tests on him. The first one at noon, he was still holding at 15. By 2 o'clock, his red blood cell count had dropped to 10. And so they recommended at that time that they didn't think, they thought we could keep him in the vet over the weekend. It was a long Labor Day weekend. And they recommended that it wasn't a good prognosis, and that it'd probably be over $3,000 in vet bills just keeping him over, and they didn't really guarantee that he'd make it. And they really didn't think it was going to be a good outcome. So we asked if he's in pain or what was, if we could just bring him home. They recommended just bring him home, put him on some steroids and antibiotics, which is what they'd been giving him, and that's when we met Mike. And he came over and made a special blend of this Gastro Elm Plus and recommended that we give him 3 doses a day. And so we started that on Friday. Got 3 doses in him. Saturday we got 3 full doses in him, and we noticed on Friday he had no energy. It was easy to get it in him with the syringe, and he wasn't putting up a fight. He was very lethargic. He was just laying around, not eating, not drinking, all day Saturday, pretty much the same, except later in the day Saturday I noticed he had more fight in him. And that night, Saturday night, after 6 doses, at 5 o'clock in the morning I woke up to hearing him crunch his food. He ate for the first time. I almost texted you, but I decided not to wake you up. And then he started drinking. We heard him lapping water for the first time. And Sunday, he started coming back. He just had the energy. He took we ended up mixing the medicine and some food and got him to eat. I wouldn't even call it medicine. It's kind of just magic. I don't know what is in here, but he likes it. We're giving it to him now. We backed off to 2 doses, and now I think we're probably down to 1. But I think we'll probably always give it to him because he seems to have more energy on it. He seems to enjoy it, and he's made a full recovery. And I called the vet to let him know he's still taking some antibiotics and some steroids, but and we'll wean him off of those. But the vet was just shocked that he made it through the weekend. In fact, I should mention when they sent us home with him Friday, he's supposed to stay on these antibiotics for a period of time. They only sent us home with 3 pills for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because she said, why waste the money? He's probably not going to be here by Monday. She'd be shocked if he would still be here. So she was being kind enough to save us some money, and so I had to re-up his prescription on Tuesday after Labor Day, and they were all in shock. They're like, he's still alive. And I said, not only alive, he's driving me crazy again. He's not my cat, he's my daughter's cat. So there you go, that's the story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is crazy. I mean, he's back to getting up around my head and driving me nuts.
Every night and now.
Oh yeah, now he goes back out at night. I mean, he's like fully 100%
back to his nasty little self.
Yeah, that's what Paula said. She saw him outside like on Sunday, and she was amazed that
he brought a bird up to the door today. He's like, it's like, and look at how pink his lips are. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how pink.
Boop, boop.
No jaundice there.
No, he's, I don't. I mean, We should have got video of him when he was at us. I got a picture of him, but we didn't get any
We
video
had pictures of him that
of him
day.
not even be able to stand up. I mean, he just was laying down. He was toast.
Well, had I had any idea it was going to work that well, I would have gotten a video of him that Friday when I talked to you. And
And he was.
Yeah,
I mean, you had no hope in your voice.
No.
You were just like, well, we're going to give this to him.
And
But
the vet said that too.
Yeah.
The vet said you might as well just put him down because
Yeah,
it's free.
we were that close to putting him to sleep, which we could put in our testimonial too. Is that Janelle and I had the conversation? She goes, "We'll euthanize him for free since he's had to stay here."
as you can see for yourself, instead of being euthanized, Boo is well on his way to recovery. In fact, the Brookses say he has more energy than he's had in quite a long time. And if you're wondering what's in that little plastic bag, that is a little bit of valerian root, which cats really seem to love for some reason. So if you have a cat that's not feeling good, make sure you check out Gastro Elm Plus.